If you look at the last number of wars, these are all ultimately over resources, right?
Right.
And if you think about resource independence, there are many, many things today where America is just fundamentally unstable because we don't have resource independence. But if we were to get that, and then we had the building blocks, we wouldn't actually have to fight a war. Now, there may be other reasons and people may pull us into wars, and I get all of that, but I think that that's a really big question. Would I be okay with a less better car, but having a national transportation infrastructure that we control and cannot be turned off by somebody else? On the margins, I would say, yeah, I'd be okay with that.
And the interesting part, though, is there's going to be a premium on that, right? Like we're going to pay more for that, and that
Sure.
that may just be the cost of doing business.
Sure, and that may be the cost of strategic flexibility and optionality. And I think if you just think about what the downstream consequences of not having that are,
and by the way, maybe those costs are even higher, and those costs don't get added, and they don't get added into the model, right?
You're absolutely right. They're always higher because they're measured in human lives. It's always higher. It's always more costly.
Mm-hmm. Andrew, who do you sell the movie rights to of your book? And when's the movie coming out?
Haven't sold them yet. We're talking to a couple people. Hopefully we'll have some news on that sometime soon.
Because it sounds like it's a very people-driven story, so it should make for kind of great drama, right?
Oh, totally. I mean, I tried to write it. I didn't try to write it for film per se, but I tried to write it in as cinematic a way as humanly possible, given that I was also constrained by, I had to have archives and notes and diaries. It looks like a long book, by the way, folks. It's a little bit shorter because there's 100 some odd pages of endnotes at the end for those who want to. And by the way, some of the endnotes are kind of fun.
Andrew, when you write these things, do you, and then when you license it, for example, like when they started to make billions, do you take a strong point of view in how the scripts in that case or the screenplay in this case